Hey guys, welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Um, the last video we left off on was that we purchased a new truck here. Um, so the idea is is that we could take jobs now, such as Freightliners. These are some long rides here though, but $65,000. It'll give us a chance to do some exploring, that's for certain. And we're right down here, so we want to look for jobs here. That's going toward New Mexico. That's Nevada. California. Unfortunately, there's no really jobs that'd be great to take from here. But really, we shouldn't go empty-handed though. What is this? We could continue going up this way. So we can take this job right here. And we can come up here in Oakdale. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. It's a 9-hour trip. 457 miles. Well, we gotta break it in somehow. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alright, so we're going that way. Whew, this truck flies. Actually, never mind. Not yet. Pass this guy first. We can clearly see how far we got to go with our gas. I'm actually gonna tilt the steering wheel down because kind of want to see the dash here a little bit. And just the seat back just a tiny bit too. Okay. Freight line. No, freight market. Okay, so this job says 9 hours 21 minutes trip time, and it has 10 p.m. to 2:10 a.m. But we're not gonna be resting. 9 hours is. We got the. Kind of wish it shows more detail than it is, but we're gonna still take it because we don't want to go empty-handed. It looks like our trailer's right there. Alright. 14 hours remaining. Well, I guess it's onward now. What is a... I don't know how heavy this trailer is. I didn't look. It says empty. It was empty pallets. I think soon we get to the level that's required. We can upgrade the truck to a with a cab, well, a sleeper on it. Looks like a Prius in front of us. Yeah, it's a Prius. set the cruise on. I'm doing 80. Excuse me. Yeah, I usually do more than one video a day of this, but today I just not been feeling too well, so I just been resting, and this is my second video for today. I've been wanting to make this video earlier. So we can try our new truck out, and so far I like it. I can see the mirrors fine. I can see the dashboard and the information panel. I can see my time of day easily. I can see the fuel range, how much gallons I have. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent truck. The only thing I don't see is when I use the cruise control, try and get to 80 so I can activate it. Like on other trucks, I noticed when you use cruise control, see when I hit the cruise control button, it shows the green light for it being on, but it don't show what you're locked at. But I'm not upset about that. I'm alright with the way it is. It's showing the most important information that I need to see. That fuel range is the most important to me. So it gives me an idea how much fuel I have in this truck. Versus my trip for making the delivery. So I have 540 some miles for my fuel range right now, and the delivery is 300 miles. But we'll have to fill up as soon as we drop this load off. Oh, this truck drives nice and smooth. It's really easy to drive. So we're gonna continue making deliveries, and we're gonna keep going north towards Washington. It's just basically trying to explore more of the map. I know I should be following the rules of the road, but it's a game, so you can have your freedom. Play way you want. That's how I see it. As long as you do it in a safe manner, then you're fine. I mean, I have driven all the other loads at a faster speed and not once ran into a problem. I mean, I might kind of swerve a little bit and stuff, but who doesn't at 80 miles an hour? So for those who are living in the States here, um, you guys are probably seeing the news and stuff about the coronavirus and how the states are reopening. But the question is it really important to open up the states right now? I know I understand the economy is having problems trying to adapt to everything that's going around, but from what I could see on on the news, that some states are reclosing as soon as just reopen back up because of the spread of the virus being so severe. I mean, I understand people want to go back to work and have their lives back, but at what cost would you want to do that? I mean, you risk putting yourself in danger and others. I mean, I can see. I know people want to be able to go to basically the bars and restaurants and stuff, but, but we're trying to survive. That's the whole point. And back in the 1819s, I think, was when the last pandemic was a Spanish flu, and they also did the at-home shelters and stuff. But they too, excuse me, reopened the states back up, and they wanted to have their lives back. Well, at the time, the technology ain't where it is now, but they also had a shortage and stuff with face masks and gloves and stuff. So then they reopened the states back up. Then after that, I think there was over um, like 5 or 10 million people that have died right soon afterwards. I mean, we don't want to repeat the same mistake as back then. the virus lasted for about 2 years before everything went back to normal. But with so many millions of people dying, we don't want that. I'm positive that we don't want that. These are our loved ones we're talking about. We're putting them at risk. Our our children, our um, parents, our grandparents, friends, relatives. I don't know. But then the between the Democrats and the Republicans, the Democrats they both want to help the Americans in their own way by doing stimulus packages, but where one wants to do $1,200, a $3 trillion package, then you have another wants to do the heck, what was it, five, it was 6,000 or 5,000 was it, but at the cost of stopping um, Social Security benefit payments for up to 3 months. I mean, it's good and all that if you get $5,000, but are you really going to save that money and just pay your bills with it and stuff for the next 3 months when your normal income stops coming in? I mean, I for one don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I mean, I'm all right if with the $1,200 again, but others might want more. But it all lies in the hands of the senators in the White House. So, anyways, the point is with this, if you guys got your stimulus and stuff, we're trying to put money aside, trying to buy a house, so we can have a better life instead of paying the rent steady like we have been. From my understanding, that a down payment would be anywhere between 5 to 8,000, I think, for a house, and we're looking at about a house for about $55,000. So, yeah, that's where some of our money went through towards last time. So we're trying to invest the money that we had got and put it into our home. I mean, it'd be our rent is about um 1,100 right now a month, but a I think a loan or a mortgage on the house would be much less than what we're paying for the rent here. And then you gotta look at the rise of the cost of the food on the market. I mean, just a couple days ago, I seen hamburger for about 3 or 5 pounds, about for $25. I mean, we used to buy hamburger like 3 pound rolls for like 6 to 7, no, between $6 to $8, and now that has doubled by a lot for the food. The meats are going way up, and in the beginning of this whole entire thing, they told us that we should prepare for a long quarantine, a self quarantine, that we should try to get as much food as possible just in case we can't get out. Well, the reality was that that when everything closes down, the stores and stuff are still left open. You could do your essential shopping and stuff, get out of the house still. You weren't completely locked down into your own home. Not like some places where Illinois had a little bit of freedom to what they want to do. I know a lot of others would well, with the restaurants and stuff, you guys couldn't go in there. You can go through the drive-through and order for a while, and but us, you could use anything like DoorDash or Uber Eats, Grubhub. That's how we got through with getting the food from the restaurants and stuff. We just had it delivered to us. I figure it's more safer too. And everyone that we seen that delivered our food for us was always wore a mask and gloves. That's that's really courtesy of them. But when you're going through the drive-through yourself, you're sitting there in a long line of people, hostile people, blowing their horns and stuff because the order's taking too long. To be honest with you, I don't like that one bit. I mean, I don't have to go to a drive-through just get food. I can go other places to get food. No problem with that. So, also there's another thing here. Um, if you guys kind of like short on food and stuff, there's food pantries right now are accepting basically anyone that at least that to prove that to live in the same state as the food pantries, and you'd get food through them. You no longer have to show your address or anything right now because they claim that the food pantries here are basically um, overstocked, and they're trying to basically give more food towards people that are in need, but also trying to get rid of food so they don't basically spoil. I guess we can go over here and back in. Okay. Would have liked to back this in, but out. I can't see. So I feel like you cheat when you do this way, but what can you do? I mean, I want to get in there first try, but I don't. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm having trouble getting in there. Trying to straighten this out. Maybe we can get in there now. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Not bad. At least got another level. Go see here. More long distance. High value cargo. I'm just gonna keep raising this. Alrighty, so check see what jobs are available in this location. Well, that job would actually go right straight up there. And the job expires in 16 hours. So these 3 jobs will get us up here more. So, excuse me, we'll try to take this one right here. Its job expires in 16 hours. Trip distance time is 17 hours. We can just see what happens, you know. We could actually, excuse me. Dang. Could actually go to sleep on here. So I really don't not like night driving that much. I like to see my surroundings around me. So it might be an opportunity to get some gas here and rest. Now I know I'll miss the job that I want to do. Let's see here. We'll just fill it up. Okay. Where the heck do we sleep at? Maybe it's over here. I guess we can rest right here. 4:15. That's actually decent enough. Now we need to go check the job market again. This one, 5 hours expires. But it's not just showing how when the job supposed to be expected. Actually, probably could figure this out. Thursday, Thursday 3. This is 17 hours. 11 a.m. through I mean, I don't know. I guess what I could do is when I get to that job, to find out how many hours to go with this trip coming up. Could save, and before taking it, if the job don't have enough time to complete, I can just always reload the file just to be on the safe side. I don't want to abandon the load as it hit. They should show you remaining time on these jobs before you take it, you know? Or at least we got like an hour and in 10 minutes to get to that to our destination. Then I think the job expires. I think. See here. Yeah, I think that job expires. $5 and 11 minutes. So by the time you get there, it's going to be like 4 hours left. Oh, the roads are quite empty. Oh, we're actually getting experience for free roaming. That's pretty cool. It'd be nice the light turns green before I get there, but I doubt it. Hmm. What on earth you slam on your brakes for? Could have left the turn signal and you turning. Oh, maybe it did. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're going to check something here. Like I said, I'm going to save this actually before I go take this job. Excuse me. Because I did take that nap on here. Alright. Says 4 hours and 12 minutes. Take the job, let's see. geez, the 34 hours remaining, and we got 17 hours to drive. We're all rested up. We're all fueled up. 840 miles. We gotta get more fuel, anyways. Again. Oh, this guy wasn't planning a turn. Why the heck did he get in this lane in the first place? Did it even turn green? Ah, screw it. I didn't even see it turn green even. Well, I just blinked an eye and missed the green. That don't give you time even to react. Come on, dude, let me in. Easy. What? Hold on a minute. Went through all that just to find a roadblock. I don't know. Make me go back this way. Let's see. It's really making us go way out our ways. Alright, we're gonna have no choice. So we're going to go through here. Unfortunately. Oh, we gotta go down here. Okay. We're gonna keep going this way. I don't know if there's a way at all or not. Hold on. What is this doing? I guess we have to go that way. No, let's see here. Don't need to get the fuel just yet. We got about 500 miles about before we need to get fuel. Um, Anyways, as I was talking about earlier, that the if you guys are having trouble with getting food, well, basically when you go to the food pantry, you normally get your produce, dry foods, canned goods, stuff like that. Oddly, though, when I went to the food pantry just last week, yeah, why? There's so many. But yeah, when I went to the food pantry, um, it was Wednesday, I think it was, and well, normally you do get some meats and stuff from them, like either chicken or um something, anyways. But this time around, all we really got was basically ham that was in a can. Not really frozen food. It's basically what you expect, like when you buy spam. But yeah, you guys can get some bread. They gave a lot of eggs, that's for certain. I got 7 dozen of eggs last time I went there, and about six um, scrambled egg mixes. The liquid kind, not the powder. Um, Surprisingly, the those type of eggs were actually pretty good. All you have to do is just get some a little bit of butter in that, and just use those eggs, and you can just make scrambled eggs, put a little cheese in it. Turns out pretty good. Although I recommend cooking a little longer because it's kind of a little runny after when you cook it. Mine was like that, and it's kind of unpleasant, to be honest with you. It didn't taste bad, but it was fully cooked. But I just didn't. I don't like how it basically leaves like grease or some type of liquid on the bottom. And I'm pretty sure that can be fixed if you cook it long enough. I'm supposed to go to the food pantry again tomorrow. Um, but yeah, all you guys have to do is just ask around. If you guys need food, you guys can go to the food pantry and get some food. What am I doing anyways? I'm on an expressway. I don't have to wait in line. Unless the road merges up here, but I don't even know. It might. I'll just put cruise on for now. I do collect food stamps. For me, I get 148, but in the month of April I got 194. I guess that was when you will get the max benefits. Um, Trying to see where this is going to merge at. Hopefully this guy, yeah, there you go. Get the heck off my lane. Way too slow for me. So there's a new game coming up very soon. Now I know my peer won't be able to handle it, at least not yet. I would have to get more RAM for it. Um, excuse me. If you guys have been paying attention, if you guys play simulators and stuff, um, the most anticipated game that I am interested in right now is that Flight Simulator 2020. And from what I can see, that game looks amazing. But thankfully, they are releasing it on the Xbox, and from what I read, that right as soon as it launches, that it's going to be available to Xbox Game Pass members, which is great because am a member of the Xbox Game Pass. Um, so meaning once the game gets released, I can play it right away. But keep in mind, it said it's 150 gigabytes of a file, so it's a pretty big file. Um, so I got the Xbox One S, 1 terabyte hard drive. Mine's the all digital because, well, at the time I got it around Black Friday of 2019, and I got my system for $248. But I actually got it for a lot less because I traded in a bunch of games and stuff, and I got it for around 219, which wasn't bad. And the computer I'm using is actually called Skytech Blaze 2. It's Ryzen 2400, I think, 6 cores, and has the Zoltec tag, I think it's called. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660. That's 6 gigabyte video RAM, basically. My computer is DDR4, 8 gigs of RAM. I want to upgrade this to 16 at least, so I can play other games. I can't even play Final Fantasy 15 on here. I tried and it stutters and lags like pretty badly. I would not be able to take that turn at that sharp. Oh, red light too up ahead. I'm using OBS for to stream on YouTube. But on the Xbox, it sucks that it's not gonna be able to to go on YouTube, but only on Twitch. But if I get that RAM before the game comes out, I'm positive that it's going to be available on the Windows Xbox edition, and I have the Game Pass on there too. Only problem with this computer is that I have only 500 gigabyte of storage, so I probably would need to do an upgrade on it. Maybe not, or I can just get rid of a couple games on here and play that instead. But for my side job that I do on here is I'm a 3D model artist, so I make models for companies such as, well, actually it's like furniture, mostly aquatic type models, fish and that. So I needed a decent computer that can handle. Hold on a second. I gotta get in that lane. So I needed a decent computer that can able to render these these models more better. My last computer was actually a Dell Inspiron all-in-one PC, and I had that computer since let's see, 2015, I think. Actually, I should get the gas here. I'm thinking about it. Okay. What are you doing, dude? You're an idiot. Yeah, you better back up. Thankfully, I did not damage anything. I kind of agree, like one person said on another channel, that the AI drivers are complete morons on here. I mean, right there, that was really uncalled for. I had the right of way, and this guy just turned right into my truck. I mean, I could have had serious damage done to it at no fault of myself. But thankfully, it did not cause no problem. We got 746 miles to go, and we got 701 miles of fuel. So this job's gonna take 2 fill-ups just to get this job done. I'm just gonna put the cruise control on and just drive at the speed I'm at. Yep. Again with the brake slamming. Yeah, so the computer that I have, I bought off a new egg for $840 some dollars, but it costs $904 altogether, taxes and shipping. Well, shipping was free, but it still costs from the taxes. I ordered my computer on May 17th, but I didn't get my computer till I say about 2 weeks ago. Come on, dude. Light. Yeah, see, figures. Watch, I only see a single car come this way. Uh, and find a car coming. A truck. Anytime. Stay red that long just for two vehicles. At least the road's quite open for me for a while. Should be a long while. I should not run into anybody for a while. Slow it down just a little bit. This is fast. Approaching corner, kid. I'm kind of hoping that they'll get more states added as soon as possible. I know right now they're working on Idaho. As for what states after that, I don't know. The last state was Utah. So as for what, I don't know what state will be next. I live in Chicago, so I don't know. It'll be a long, long while before they make Illinois. Probably another 10 years from now. You know, there's the option is available on Steam where you can actually borrow other people's games. It's kind of a pretty neat feature. So I don't think you can get in trouble for letting people borrow, and I don't think you can get in trouble if somebody did something wrong on that game that they're borrowing. I don't see why you would. Anyways, the point is that if somebody is wants to try this game and but don't want to basically pay for it, you guys can always ask me to want to borrow it. All you have to do is click that borrow button, and on my uh actually I don't know how that works. Actually, is it supposed to be on the same computer as the person, or I don't know. Maybe you have to ask somebody to borrow. But if you guys looking to get the game more cheaper, I would suggest checking out Instant Gaming. I got my game and all the, well, just the base game. I bought the I think I bought the deluxe version. It had several DLCs already. I think it was uh, I think Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico was part of the package, and I got mine pretty cheap. I think it's saved maybe 30 or 40%, maybe more than that. I have to look actually. I'll tell you what games I bought off using Instant Gaming so far. I have bought GTA 5. Um, I bought this game. I bought Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2. I also bought a 1 year subscription of PlayStation Plus. And all you have to do when you purchase the what you want, the code for the game is instantly displayed or it gets emailed to you. They have all kinds of games. They have everything from PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, um, or off the Nintendo Switch. Anything really that's game related. And also, my computer don't have a DVD-ROM drive, so my computer is only available to play digital type games. But still, when you still install the games and stuff like that, your games are automatically what comes goes on Steam or something like that. I do have other games on here too. If you guys haven't noticed my other one, I've been playing a game called Mud Runner on here. Um, that's a pretty decent game. It's challenging. I like it. The other one is PC Building Simulator. Was it Car Mechanic 2018? Um, I also recently just got Assassin's Creed Black Flag for on here too. Um, I haven't did any streaming of that game yet, but I only played but maybe 25 minutes of it. No, I actually might do a video streaming of that game if people want to see it, but it's up to you guys. So you got 12 hours remaining, 23 hours ain't up there. I think as soon as it gets to maybe about 10 p.m., we'll take a rest. So far, my entire trip playing this game, I only seen it rain one time. Was it just lucky not running into any type of storms, or I don't know. It don't seem to be random enough. No, this is not an expressway. I can't do that. Oregon. Is it Oregon or Oregon? I don't know. I think it's Oregon. It sounds more. Excuse me. Seems about more right. I haven't seen any air cars coming towards my way lately. But I'm positive because there's no passing through here. We are now in the Beaver State. You know, something I don't see on this truck. I'm trying to see it, but I don't see it at all. Do you guys? I'm trying to see how much mileage is on this truck. Hmm. Oh, it's below the. Hold on a minute. It's just notice where it's at. I just gotta tilt this down some more. So 1,090 miles. So a person on YouTube um, is doing a series of this truck driving. Oh, I thought I just ran a red light or something. It scared the heck out of me. Anyways, a person on YouTube is doing a series of on this game. He's doing something called a survival mode, and what he's doing is he bought a truck, um, expensive one at that. He put a lot of money in it, and with that he's put installed a mod that basically have real life economy. I don't know how you pronounce it, to be honest with you. Anyways, the job that I'm doing, if you guys see, pays 40,000. Now, if he was going to do a job like this, I'm guessing he would get about maybe 4 or 8,000 for his trip. The fuel um, cost is real life, and everything on that game is basically what it is now. And while I was watching his series, it's making me realize that all before this pandemic started, that the truck drivers was actually making some decent money on here. This right here is before the economy crash. 40,000 for um, this distance of a trip. But when you look at now, what would you get? About 12,000 for this job? That's that's just crazy. This is these are real truck drivers out there that are making these trips, trying to make ends meet, just like us, to survive and to feed their families and pay their bills and stuff, while being on the road trying to make a living. But is that even possible? Hey, look at that. Do I stay in this road or what do I do? Hold on a minute. No. Let me through. Thank you. I thought it was a double lane road. Nope. Yeah, it's just sad if you think about it. I mean, these people are making sure that we get the supplies we need for our stores and stuff, but they're being underpaid for their jobs because companies can't afford paying them. Um, because of the way the economy has been. But yeah, I this guy that's doing this series, I respect what this guy's doing. He's basically trying to play the game in the way that it would be in real life. If you guys are curious to seeing his channel, I will definitely post a link to his channel if you guys want to check it out. He does other games too, but right now he's concentrating on this one. I think he's right now in episode 5 coming up. I think he just did episode 4 yesterday. I'm unsure, really. But he doesn't do long videos, just letting you guys know. He does maybe about 30, 34 minutes tops. But if he's doing a long run, he'll do it in basically in episodes. I'm trying to think if I can get in the air lane or not. I've been literally driving the same speed limit for ages now, it feels. Bend. So the second achievement in the Beaver State. Anyways, this guy is named Dave as well. My name is Dave too, so obvious, based on my channel. Um, I don't know, remember exactly what his name is for his channel, but like I said, I'll post um, a link to his channel in the description below. I really gotta get in that lane. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Why am I doing that? Is there... Why am I going around for? Hmm. I'll just follow it. I don't know why it make me do that. Hmm. Trying to look ahead for a minute. There's a bed up here. Another bed right there. It'll be well into the night if I keep going this way. And there's a bed right there. I gotta do some thinking. Anyways, this guy on YouTube though, he wants seem to he talks about it. I'm not sure he's serious. He wants to do a goal later on down the many episodes of basically trying to reach 1,000,000 miles on his truck. Now, I don't know if it's possible. I wish the guy luck if he can do that. That'd be pretty cool. As you see, I'm only at almost 1,200 miles, and you would literally have to drive the whole entire states and download DL's mods that opens up the whole entire United States to drive on. But last time I installed them, it made the game feel kind of bland and boring, because the company on here that's making the game is actually driving and seeing the map the way it is in real life. And these people that made these mods, basically coast to coast, it's quite depressing, because on there, when I drove before, I actually drove to Chicago, and I tell you one thing, it don't match of what Chicago would actually look like the Dan Ryan Express and stuff like that. The Navy Pier, downtown Chicago. Uh, you know, there's a town called Hyde Park that you'd be going right through, and I don't even see that even. And then, when I lived in Upper Michigan before, I took a ride up there on there, and that was more worse. There's just, I mean, the only way for you guys to actually see what I'm talking about is that I would have to download it and do a video of me driving to there, and you'll see what I mean. I'll drive right to Chicago. I'll drive right through right straight through Wisconsin into Michigan, and you guys can look up Upper Michigan yourself to see what it looks like, and for putting that type of effort into the game, it just, the person did not do their research and stuff. It's the game. The Upper Michigan is more of a scenic type um, route. Trees, lakes, fields, deer. It, it's just depressing. I mean, I haven't used the mod since. I did not like it. Now, I did download the Mexico one, and it was interesting. I'm quite impressed at how well they did Mexico and stuff. Yeah, we're going to be stopping up ahead here. Um, to take a rest. There's still enough daylight for me to see a little bit. I'm trying to avoid nighttime driving so I can enjoy my surroundings and see what this game has to offer, and it's in this world. See how far we got to go. Maybe about another hour, maybe. Why are you? Oh, I see. In 40 miles. I was like, why the heck you slamming on your brakes for? We can go a little faster than this. It's 55 through here, so I don't understand why this guy going so slow. Want to pass him, but they don't trust it. Oh, now he's speeding up. And he slows down on a hill. I think I can make it. I don't know if I should. I mean, I might have. It should be almost to the spot to take a rest. We got 257 miles of fuel left, and we got 313 miles to go, so we'll get fuel as well at the gas station while we're taking a rest up here. We can rest first if we have to. Can we rest here? Alright. Check the time left. 7 hours remaining. Oh, we'll definitely make it. Alright. Alright, so back on the road we go. Why did I get damaged trailer for? We have about 2 hours to spare. Alright, we're back on the road. This time we're on the expressway, so we can really open it up now. See, this is what I mean. You see the environment and all around. This is the development team made this model of it. But as for the coast to coast mod, everything seems flat. What are you doing, dude? Okay, gotta turn up here, so we'll start to merge. Well, I get to bypass all these, don't I? Wait, turns coming pretty fast, eh? Oh, not this one yet. Up ahead. Oh, I see. It just basically cuts off. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so this route would probably go right straight in the uh, Idaho. Once it opens up. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a bigger fuel tank later on, because it feels like it don't hold enough fuel. Well, we definitely ain't bypassing this one. Boy, not much room to move, eh? Okay, 54,000 pounds. And well, yeah, we're hauling those, so would make sense. We're hauling two, not just one. I don't know what this dude is doing. Coors Light. Look at the. It's not really grass. It's just basically a bunch of small bushes, maybe. Over there's grass. Dry grass at that. Alright. Hopefully no more stops ahead. There's also 4% damage done to our trailer here. I don't know what the heck I hit. As far as I seen, I didn't hit nothing. It looks like we're driving through the plains now, but the plains are more in the central part of the state. Oh, we're doing pretty good with our speed now. Let's start slowing down though. I see a turn up ahead. So, I don't see nobody coming, so I guess we can go. At 19 feet. Ah, a Volvo shop. We should actually unlock that. We don't have the time right now, though. I think. No. I don't see why it won't unlock just driving past it. Well, I put close to 2,000 miles on his truck since on this during this session. Finally at the end of the line. I'm kind of curious about something. If I'm able to load this steering wheel into my 3D modeling software and create the whole new texture and color for it, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, if I can do that, I'll let you guys know, because I really don't like the color of the steering wheel based on the interior. It don't match. Seems simple enough to back in. I'll try to get this right this time. Might be able to back this up without using that overhead view. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we gained 40,000. and almost 3,000 experience. We'll raise this some more. Alright, so with that, we'll get out of here and park somewhere. I guess we could park right here. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and have a good night. Bye.